Smooth Ops came out strong on pistol round, which led them to take the next 2 rounds. But in the 4th round, their momentum was stopped. Evil Geniuses took 8 more rounds to CT, setting up a quick victory when they switched to T side.
Cut off into T squad. One's long. Watch the window.
We're here at the Winter CPL with Matt Stevenson of the Evil Geniuses. You just came out of your victory tonight. Let me ask you this. Smooth Ops came up. They had that early point versus your team. How do you feel now? How did you feel at the time when they went up so quickly against you?
It was all right. Just they kind of hit us hard first pistol round. We got down 3 rounds, just normally how the game goes. And then we kind of got back into it, kind of built on that, and we took the next 8, I think. So just after the first round, it wasn't much of a problem.
So the dominance really began after the first round. You became a little more comfortable. Let me ask you this: now that you have that first match out of the way, are you feeling more confident? Are you? What are your thoughts, your team's thoughts about the second match and the matches to follow?
It's always good to get your first match out of the way. You know, make your mistakes there, work on anything you have to work on, and we should be good to go after this. You know, get all the jitters out, stuff like that.
Now, Steam being used here at the Winter CPL. What are your thoughts about that being used in the LAN environment?
Steam, didn't seem to have any problems with it. For some reason, they have console now. I don't know. They haven't had it before in CPL. I don't know why they have it now, but it ran pretty good. No problems at all. So.
And then I guess my final question for you: of all the teams that are currently here at the Winter CPL, which teams are you looking forward to playing?
There's lots of teams that we'd love to play. I guess me personally, I want to play. I think we get to play 4 Kings next from UK, and every CPL I've been to, I've had to play them second round or something like that. I don't know why, but so I think we play them next on Train, something like that. So I'm really looking forward to that match. Just finally beat them because last 2 times they've taken it from my team. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, congrats on the win, and good luck versus the 4 Kings. Good luck versus any other teams that you play, and we'll see you in the next round. Take care.
What you guys got?
Hat Clan got off to a good start, taking the first 3 rounds. Super came back, winning the next few rounds, starting a battle for control of the match. The start of the second half boded well for Super, and they quickly took a 5-0 lead. Hat Clan fought back, winning the last 3 rounds and taking the match.
Come on!
The excitement of this year's Winter CPL continues, and I'm with Cody Dollar of Cut, playing for Hat Clan. Cody, it's good to have you here. We've got a couple questions. You guys just came out of a victory versus your opponents, the one, the only, Super roster. Now, having gotten that done, let me ask you this. Your team is a mix of Cut and the Hat Clan. How's chemistry been?
Chemistry is really not a big problem because it's actually almost the same roster we had at last summer CPL as Hat Clan. So it's not a real big issue. We have 4 of our guys from last summer here playing as Hat Clan. So it's not a real big thing. Since I was the strat caller for both teams, it hasn't been a real big issue at all. People know what I call and how to follow me. So it's been pretty easy.
Now, your entire match pretty much came down to who was going to be able to control the B-bomb site. Throughout the match, you had problems. Super had problems. Were you concerned at all during the game by your lack of control of B?
Well, Kevin was holding B. He was holding B real well. He would get his 2, maybe his 3, but the problem was our rollover. I was coming down on Cat, and they'd have real good setups in the middle. So I kept getting picked, and so when we'd go into the site, we'd be outmatched, and that was our big issue, was retaking B once it had fallen. So honestly, like on Catwalk, if me and Frog could have more efficiently gone through the tunnels and come into B a lot easier, it would have been a lot easier for us. But unfortunately, we weren't able to do that, and kind of cost us a couple rounds. So.
Now, in the second half, the second set, you guys lost the first 5. You came into that first half looking very good. Second half, lost the first 5 as the CTs, lost control, but then you quickly regained control. How did you do that?
Well, we took a gamble on pistol round. We didn't stack B, but we shifted towards it, thinking they might go B. It backfired on us because they came all 5 at A and just basically annihilated us. So that put us on 2 ecos, saved out in on the 4th round, which is like probably the second most pivotal round. We ended up they ended up going to B, and that's the round that we lost it on the rollover. So that's what cost us, set us back. But we've been doing this a long time, and it just takes a lot of practice and a lot of composure to get back going in the game, and all our guys have that. So.
Well, I know you've got a lot more preparation, many more matches to come. Congratulations on your first victory, and we'll see you here in the later matches, Winter CPL.
Thank you.
Take care.
Well, CT side, we basically did the default where we had 2 cat. Actually, we had 3 cat, and Chauncey made the choice to send me and both Kevin to B for the first time in the match because he thought they were going to do a B strat. So I basically went behind the 3 boxes on the left where the bomb plant is, and it was peeking in there. Kevin basically distracted him, and I just started picking him off back and forth, and I ran behind the middle box, and they 2 split out. The bomb was on the left, and the other guy was on the right, and I just realized the guy on the left was shooting at me with the deagle, so I flicked over and shot him in the face, and then turned around and got the other guy crouching, spamming through the box. I got him out, so that's basically what happened, and it worked really well. And that was all good to Chauncey.
Nice job.
Thanks.
GSX gets off to a steady start, taking the pistol round as CT. A well-executed B-rush by Zero Fade steals the second round from GSX, forcing them to save for the next 2 rounds. Zero Fade's momentum didn't last long, and GSX comes surging back. Well-timed rotations by GSX overwhelm Zero Fade's defenses and allows them to take the half 7-5.
One outside. I got him flashing over. One outside. On the right. Planting at the wall.
Griff of Zero Fade steps up his game in the second half and makes GSX work for their win.
Let's make him come on you.
We're here at the Winter CPL as the battle continues, and I'm here with Jordan Schoolcraft of GSX. Jordan, great game just played, and we got a couple questions for you. Last year, CPL, you guys took 12th. Your rotation, or rather your team, has changed a bit since that time. How's your roster looking?
I'm the only returning player from the summer CPL lineup, and we pretty much picked up 4 friends who really wanted to play seriously. We lost a lot of talent by losing 4 members from the summer lineup, but I think we're doing okay. We've been together for 2 weeks as a team, so still some rough spots with the new 4 players, but it's looking pretty good so far, so hopefully it works out.
Okay, as the counter-terrorists, you guys had incredible teamwork. You were able to get it done. When the terrorists would come along and when they would plant, you would stay calm, you would stay focused. But what kind of discipline does it take to remain focused like that on the rotation?
It's a lot of discipline is an extremely important part of the round. If someone tries to run in and be a hero and doesn't wait for the team, then the CTs are pretty much going to lose the round. It's the best chance you have to be able to regroup. So as long as people can push down that urge to go be the hero, then it's okay. It's just difficult to overcome that in the beginning. But after lots of yelling and screaming, people tend to listen and wait for the rotation.
Your counter-terrorist strats, very unorthodox, very different, especially in the middle. Why break tradition? Why try something new on a map like DE Dust 2?
Well, you have to try to catch another team off guard. I mean, they can study demos from a bunch of other teams and get some good ideas, but if you throw something at them that they're not expecting, they're going to have to adapt mid-round. That's going to put a lot of pressure on them, and it's going to be forcing a lot more mistakes out of them. So we really decided to go for the gamble, try to put people off balance, and it paid off for us in that match. Hopefully it'll continue to do so.
Now, Griff from Agent was playing for Zero Fade in this match. Very pivotal player. A lot of power behind him. How did you take him out of the equation in this game?
He's an extremely skilled player, so we really knew we had to watch out for him. We doubled up on him a lot on his rotations. We put 2 guys on him, and there's pretty much nothing he can do. Even if he's an amazing player, it's very hard to consistently win 2v1s when they're both firing at you. So, I mean, doubling up a lot on him and hitting sites that made him rotate was pretty much the key. If we would have hit his site a lot, the match could have turned out differently. He's an extremely good player, so we really had to watch out for it.
Well, Jordan, good luck. You guys had a great first round here. You've got some other great teams you're going to be facing. Good luck on the battlefield.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Take care.
You too. The initial strat was for 3 people to Glock armor rush long A and the other 2 to wait for rotators to leave B and then plant with USPs in B. And it really catches a lot of teams off guard, but we found out that A was empty from the beginning, so we had to rotate out and really adapt the strat. And 2 people from our team got picked off early, so we were already down 5-on-3, and a lot of pressure was on the team. Mikey did an extremely good job staying alive, so he held a lot of attention while Dang and I were able to flank from long A and push up. Then Mikey killed, I think, 1 or 2 players, and I got 1 on the middle before I was picked off, leaving Dang in a 1v2. But he managed to pick off both players, which really gave us a huge edge. In a 1v2 situation like that, it's really difficult, and he really stepped it up when it counted, and it paid off. If we hadn't won that round, I don't know how it would have turned out.